Howdy friends, welcome back. This is episode 117, and at long last we are ready to head to the Nexus and begin the endgame. This is not the end, it is not even the beginning of the end, but it may very well be the end of the beginning.
Leaving Atmo. All clear.
Actually, that's a lie. This really is the beginning of the end. If this was only the end of the beginning, then this would be a very, very big game. Alright. Well, I think we've talked to our crew quite a bit in the last few episodes, so I'm not going to talk to them at the moment. We will, I'm sure, get another chance. Use is home to the first successful outpost Prodromos, founded by Pathfinder Ryder, Mayor August Bradley assigned. Never realized they actually updated that. That's kind of cool. Alright, goodbye Eos. Our first real planet. Our first success story here in Andromeda. Alright, Zhenghe it is. Go ahead and watch this, since it might be our very last approach to the Nexus. For all we know, it might be anybody's. You know, I wouldn't put that past Bioware if we go here to meet these people, only to have everything come under attack by the Archon. Or by the Primus, if what she said is true. I'm going to call her a she. Could be a he, but going to take a guess. Alright, what was that Path of a Hero task? Oh, that was the one for the interviewer, right? We probably should do that. Yeah. Are there any other tasks here that we really want to do? No. Definitely not. Nope. No. Yeah, most of these are just like stupid busy quests, but this one looks interesting. Maybe it shouldn't be a task.
Hakeem, Kerry's producer. Got a sec?
Sure.
Hakeem, Kerry's producer.
You said that.
I'm the one making you look stunning for the documentary.
Appreciate that.
There's a hitch. Kerry's been arrested for conspiracy to incite unrest. She's in a cell at the militia headquarters. Any chance you could stop by? A visit from you might shake things up. Remember, Kerry's down in the militia cells. She'd probably love a visit.
Alright, let's see what we can do. Freedom of the press is definitely of utmost importance to a society, so let's make sure we get off on the right foot here in Andromeda. Not sure if we have any kind of constitution or anything yet. I guess right now everything just follows the initiative and its corporate setup.
Residents are still mourning the loss of Gene Garson. The initiative founder was killed when the Nexus hit the Scourge. An official tribute is planned, though Director Jaren Tan has provided few details so far.
Without Gene, we wouldn't be here. But now that we are here, we need to focus on surviving before we can celebrate.
This is HNS.
I think we've done pretty good at the surviving bit. Hopefully we'll have time to celebrate quite soon.
Oh, hey Ryder.
Hakeem said they arrested you over the documentary.
Guess I tweaked the lion's tail too hard.
You had to tell the truth, whatever the cost. You did what was right.
You know, they've had other people in the cells. Rioters, people crying and scared. Me and my truth did that to them.
So you're just going to sit there? This is how your work ends?
What? No. Hell no. Maybe I could use this. Thanks for coming, Ryder. I'll send word if anything changes.
Alright, well, it's on hold, but I'm not sure how much time there will be left. Let's go ahead and make the main quest our main quest. Looks like we're heading to Director Tan's office.
Solarian colonists are incoming.
Hello again.
They're waiting for you. Careful.
Of course you approve. Ryder saved your people.
Ryder saved our people. It doesn't matter if they were Solarians. They were citizens of the Initiative.
But it doesn't hurt if there's a few less Krogan around, does it?
The Pathfinder.
Ryder, we were discussing how things ended with the Archon.
Kesh, it's true I had to leave some Krogan behind. I'm sorry about that.
You've already done your part for us. That's more than I can say for others.
Yet I have to question what we gained, provoking the Archon like this.
He had a map showing the location of Meridian. Now we have it, and a short window to get there. It's the control center for the terraforming network. If we get that working, all our problems are solved.
Based on what data? This is all alien science.
The vault on Aya suggests that Meridian is the key.
While I appreciate what you've done for our strike teams, we're not equipped for a war with the Ket. They'll be defending Meridian with everything they've got.
If we do nothing, I guarantee there's a fight coming. The Archon's already studying how to exalt us. It's not pretty.
Still, it's better to focus on the outposts. If the Ket attack, at least our people won't be in one place.
Then there's this Sam of yours. We took a chance letting AI get involved. Frankly, I'm uncomfortable with just how involved it's become. I'm grateful, Ryder, but I can't support your plan.
Then I will.
And so will I.
I agree.
Ryder deserves a chance to try.
I applaud the gesture, but you answer to me. I hope you understand.
Wait, I thought he was on my side. Guess he changed his mind?
What's the matter, Tan? Don't want anyone else overshadowing you?
It's not called the Pathfinder Initiative. The chain of command has to be respected. That is all.
Why am I surprised? I don't exactly have a plan B.
There may be a way. Pathfinder, apologies. There was an urgent message for you. They said your sister is awake.
What?
Go. We'll talk later, in the tech lab.
About time.
Sarah.
You lied to me. You said Dad was alive.
Oh, Sarah.
Why?
Yeah, I didn't want to get her spirits down. That's the most important thing when recovering, is to have a positive outlook and something to look forward to.
I didn't know what it might do to you. I couldn't jeopardize your recovery.
Yeah, but delaying the truth?
Meant I'd be here for you when you heard it.
We're all that's left, baby brother.
I know. But 2 riders are more than enough to take on this galaxy.
You got a head start on me. What's this about you being a Pathfinder?
Yeah, Dad's crazy idea of a joke.
From the sounds of it, you're going to need all the help you can get.
Careful.
No way are you fit for duty, miss. That stubborn skull of yours needs a chance to heal.
Says who?
Just for once, take it easy, will you? There'll still be plenty of mountains left to climb when you wake up.
Oh, better leave the tallest one for me.
If you two want to catch up some more, that's fine, but no getting out of bed.
Ryder, this is Pathfinder Rix. We have some ideas about Meridian. Come by the tech lab as soon as possible.
All right.
Will do.
Anything else to talk about?
Hey.
You're probably wondering how things have been going.
Yeah, feeling a little out of it. I know you're Pathfinder, but not much else. Did they make you president of the universe, too?
Well, the big vote is tomorrow, and I'm here to make sure every comatose patient has their say. Vote Ryder.
Ha ha. So what have you really been up to?
In a nutshell, we found an alien terraforming network that spans the cluster. We're going to reactivate it at some place called Meridian.
Wow. That all?
Nope. There's also a race of aliens called Ket that wants to turn all of us into them, and their leader, a guy named Archon, wants me dead.
Right. Maybe taking a long nap wasn't so bad.
You should know, Dad was keeping some secrets from us.
How do you mean?
First off, Sam's a lot smarter than he let on. Also, his connection to Dad, and now me, is way more powerful than the other Sams.
I never knew that. What was Dad up to?
Dad encrypted memories in Sam. I've started unlocking them.
What were they?
You, me, and Mom.
You saw her?
In the hospital, the day she passed away. And at that reunion dinner she twisted our arms on.
Right. Awkward.
And something else. Dad meeting with a benefactor back in the Milky Way. Some initiative power broker I'd never heard of.
Me either. Weird.
Yeah. Still trying to figure out what it all means.
That's right. That's another dangling plot thread we still have to tie up. Almost forgot about that one. That's mysterious benefactor. Not sure who it could be though. There aren't really a lot of suspects, unless maybe Jean Garson is still alive, but didn't seem like her. I don't know.
Feeling homesick at all?
Well, all I've seen so far is this med bay. We could still be on Earth for all I know. But yeah, before we went into stasis, I was missing my life. Or at least the idea of it.
Which part do you miss most?
Looking for Prothean artifacts. My team was a special exoarchaeology unit. Fully funded and sanctioned by the Alliance. My job, as in they paid me to do it, was to help dig up more artifacts and learn whatever we could from them. If things hadn't gone sour, it would have been a great life.
Sounds fun.
What was wrong with how things really were?
Well, Mom was gone. I'm not sure I'll ever fill the hole she left. And Dad, it hurt him more than he let on. Plus his research on Sam was illegal as hell. He was trying to save her, and maybe the Initiative looked the other way, but the Alliance didn't. After they discharged him, whenever people found out I was his daughter, door slammed in my face. Being Alec Ryder's kids in the Milky Way, we were in for a lifetime of dreams that were never going to happen.
Kind of gives you a different perspective on the Riders. Out here, they're heroes, but back there, not so much.
I thought maybe we could talk about Mom and Dad.
What about them?
Thought you might want to know how Dad died.
I've been wondering.
First planet we landed on. There was an atmosphere processor. It was malfunctioning. Dad managed to power it down. Saved us all. But there was an accident. My helmet broke. I couldn't breathe. And then Dad gave me his.
He sacrificed himself.
Only one of us could make it. And he didn't hesitate. He was a hero.
I remember the stories about Dad being an N7. The things people said he did in the military. I guess it was true.
You should have seen him in action. He was incredible.
Good. That's how I'll remember him then.
What do you remember about how they met?
As Mom tells it, he was doing his N7 training on Earth. She was a scientist working on biotic implants. He was trying real hard to pull off a bad boy in uniform thing. And failing. But she thought it was charming and struck up a conversation. Dad mostly just grunted. She finally had to ask him out.
Our dad, the ladies' man.
Then he went off to fight the First Contact War. When that was over, we were born, and Dad was posted to the Citadel as an attaché.
What do you remember about Mom's biotic research?
That was back when biotic abilities were a total mystery. She was a pioneer, helping people cope by designing implants. It's what made her sick, though. People got all sorts of weird diseases from EZO exposure.
That's right, that was a big thing in Mass Effect 1. About like level 1, level 2 biotics, and I think, or level 2 implants. And they had a lot of issues, I recall. It wasn't until the level 3s, which I think is what Shepard got, that they actually started to be stable. I also don't recall if it was something that happened across the world before we even found the ruins on Mars. I kind of feel like it was. Although it would make more sense if it was like based on Prothean technology.
What do you remember about growing up on the Citadel?
Giant space city filled with every kind of alien you could imagine. I remember trying to play hide and seek with some Hanar. It was no fair because they could float. Looking back, it's probably why I'm here. I saw how mind-bogglingly enormous the universe really is.
And I guess once you've seen the Citadel, you've seen most of what the Milky Way has to offer. Had to come out here for something new. It's kind of a cool way to think of it, though. It's like the New York of the Milky Way galaxy.
You still think about Mom?
When I woke up, I forgot she was dead for a second. I looked around for her, then I remembered.
Dad talked about her before we left on our first mission.
He didn't show it, but he never stopped thinking about her. He wasn't the same after she was gone.
At least they're together now.
That first mission seems like such a long time ago. I don't know about for you guys, but for me it actually was.
Well, I should let you rest up.
Yeah, only way to recover from a coma is getting more sleep.
It won't be much longer.
At least take some pictures of Meridian for me. I can pretend I was there.
Yeah, I'll try to keep that in mind. Alright, let's go find the other Pathfinders and make a plan. Still stand by what I said, though. I'm glad she's awake, but I really thought Sarah would be a bigger part of this game. Seemed like a role that had a lot of opportunity.
Krogan are returning to the Nexus. The Krogan have been welcomed back into the initiative after officials accepted their push for equal status. Clan leader Nakmor Morda welcomed the support and resources New Tachanka will now receive.
It's about time.
This is HNS.
Are we meeting upstairs, I guess? See, I knew there'd be something important up here. Just didn't know when.
Ryder, good to see you. We've been working with Dr. Aradana and her team on the problem of getting to Meridian.
We think we have the answer.
I'm listening.
It's plans for new technology we've designated Ghost Storm.
When you approach Meridian, our own ships can broadcast fake returns for the Tempest.
The Ket won't know which is real. It will confuse their sensors and draw their ships off.
It could buy you some time.
I'm not sure I understand. So this whole plan is just a fake broadcast signal to identify us as Ket? Finding Meridian isn't the problem. I guess it's getting close enough to do something without being blown sky high.
Sounds like this has never been tested. What if it doesn't work?
You're clever. I'm sure you'll figure something out.
This means going against the initiative. We're on our own. You didn't hear that.
Hear what? We've been collating gamma charts all day.
A risk comes with the job. Part of being a Pathfinder.
Let's get to it then. The Archon isn't sitting on his hands.
First, you'll need to research the Ghost Storm technology. Then we'll rendezvous at Meridian.
Good luck.
Largely because Ket technology appears mimetic, taking designs from different sources to improve their own. It is a familiar pattern. Observe, conquer, incorporate.
How many have they incorporated?
How much of Andromeda's life has been suffocated or lost?
I cannot speculate, Professor. We should anticipate the Ket learning from and incorporating initiative technology as well.
We better stop them first. On the bright side, this group does not seem to be communicating with the others. So perhaps whatever they do gain from us during this war will be of limited use to them. Alright, let's head back to the Tempest. Farewell, Nexus. Farewell, Avina. And it sounds like we may have to actually use like the research station to update the quest.
Ryder, could we chat?
Yes, but before we do, I keep forgetting, loadout. Nomad. There we go. Oh, it was already equipped. Really? See, I feel like the Nomad looked like that and not like that. Whatever. Alright, what's up, Callow?
Ah, there you are. I was wondering, when you found the Solarian Ark, was anything strange, out of place?
You mean besides the Exalted Krogan, the relics, and getting jabbed in the neck? Why are you asking?
Because a few hours ago, we received this.
Hello, Ryder. I don't think the Solarian Ark was captured by chance. If you want to know more, meet me at these coordinates.
That's all. Do you think it's some sort of hoax?
If it wasn't captured by chance, does that mean is he trying to say one of the Solarians is a traitor, or that the Ket knew where they were coming? That the Ket went out of their way to capture these ones first? It sounds like a hoax, but I think we probably should take it seriously. Of course, we're right on the heels of this giant mission, and then we get this quest.
Now that I think about it, a Ket armada just stumbling across the Solarian Ark seems a little convenient.
Coincidences do happen, though when you put it like that. I'll put the coordinates for this meeting in the nav computer. I suppose there's no harm in making sure.
This could definitely be a trap. Ha ha, Varl. Okay. Well. Okay, so it's a terminal over here we hit to advance the quest. As much as I really wanted to get on with that, guess we should give this one a shot. Did this update? It says speak with Sam and Sam note about an unlocked memory. Before it used to say wait. Did the fact that Sarah woke up change something? Let's talk to Sam here on the ship first. See if he might let us know that we have an update. Would have been nice to know that a couple minutes ago.
Hello, Ryder. Your choice aboard the Solarian Ark was not an easy one. Your father approached such moral quandaries differently.
Dad was used to making snap life or death decisions.
I now know that colored his perceptions. Alec treated death as a problem to be solved. I have now encountered it several times. His death, and your own.
Does an artificial intelligence die like we do?
If my hardware is destroyed, I could be irretrievable. But it is not the same death, you understand. I cannot explain how they differ. Not yet.
Well, that's not frightening or anything.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
Alright, well, I guess we should at least go back to Sam Node just in case. really hope this isn't going to be a wild goose chase. But the quest did update, so if it turns out to be for nothing, then it's Bioware's fault. Let's disembark. I see 3 arcs there. Shouldn't there be 4? I think we're still missing one. Perhaps the Solarian arc hasn't made it all the way back yet. I wonder if we went back to that other system, if we would still find the arc there. I hope not, but I'm not going to try. Alright. Let's see if that takes me towards Sam Node. It looks like it. Turian Arc. This is yesterday's news.
As sleepers wake from stasis, the initiative urgently requires blood, tissue, and DNA donations. See a medic if you think you may be eligible. This is HNS.
The ironic part is we were right here too, checking on Sarah. I guess it's this way.
Do you know why I asked to be placed with you?
I believe you possess an emotional impulse to be among your own kind.
More than that. I seek someone who understands me.
Complete understanding of a unique consciousness is impossible.
I disagree. It's the only possibility worth exploring.
Yeah, I'm kind of agree with the Angaran AI on this one. I think if one being or computer program was many times more powerful and had more processing power than the other, it could completely emulate a smaller program and thus understand them without losing itself.
Ryder, one of your father's memories is available.
Let's do it.
Let's see it.
A moment. There is an added layer of security.
What was it Jian Garson said? The code word is fulcrum.
That worked. This is the last memory your father encrypted, from the final planning stages of Hyperion's departure.
Wish I remembered where we got that from. The passcode.
Castus, thanks for calling. Not a lot of people still admit to knowing me.
I owe you. Those were good days on the Citadel, Alec. I checked with my son Garrus. He works there now, CSEC.
Huh.
And?
He says the Council thinks Commander Shepard's story is bogus.
Uh-huh. But?
Privately, I've heard they're starting to wonder.
This threat, they're called Reapers?
Shepard's word for them. Something about a cycle, an extinction event that happens every 50,000 years, galaxy-wide. And supposedly the alarm clock's about to go off again.
Unbelievable.
I know. But according to Garrus, Shepard's as level-headed as they come. Takes after you. And then 7. So, if the commander says these Reapers are coming, I don't want to be around to see them.
Thanks, Castus.
Take care.
Yes?
I checked around. There might be something to this.
If there is a war, the scramble for resources will be on a scale we've never seen before. The chaos will be monumental.
We should accelerate our timetable.
They will keep the reason quiet. No need to alarm anyone. But the arcs must be underway before any fighting starts. We can't get caught in the crossfire.
Agreed.
Is there something else?
Years ago, you mentioned salvation for a lot of people. You knew this was coming.
I knew something was coming. In theory. Shepard made it real.
And now that you're right,
We'll need a new home. We're going to be all that's left of civilization.
Sam,
Yes, Pathfinder?
track down my kids. Tell them their old man needs to talk. It's urgent. And how is Ellen?
She remains in stasis. As you hoped, it has suspended the progress of her disease.
Make sure her pod is on the Hyperion. Don't use her real name. I'll tell the kids when the time is right. Hey, Sam, transfer Pathfinder access. Encrypt memories.
Does that mean she's alive?
There's still hope for your mother.
Mom is here? Alive?
Alec blocked all knowledge of this memory. I now recall his directive to put Ellen into stasis. He hoped it would halt further progress of her disease until a cure could be found.
I thought we'd confirmed that she died. Guess that was a lie he fabricated?
This should never have been kept secret.
Your father didn't want to raise false hopes. This is the reason you were made Pathfinder, to see the process through.
Where's Mom now?
Here on the Hyperion. Ellen is in a stasis pod under a false name. Elizabeth Riley.
So I guess the Andromeda Initiative, at least in part, as far as this mysterious benefactor was concerned, was a backup in case the Reapers succeeded. And that's not far-fetched at all. I think that makes a lot of sense, even though, as we know, the Reapers, well, in my playthrough did not succeed. There actually is an ending where you can let them succeed.
So this was Dad's plan?
Alec could not live with the thought of Ellen recovering, only to discover you had died. He sacrificed himself to ensure you and Sarah could one day be reunited with your mother. He was also concerned that what he knew about the Reapers and the benefactor remained secret. He entrusted you with this knowledge. Additional logs with pertinent information are now unlocked in Alec's quarters.
So did Dad ever figure out who the benefactor was, or is that up for me to discover? Or is that going to be a mystery that remains to a future game? At this point, not sure if or when there's going to be a future game, so hopefully we find out soon.
Now we know what G.N. Garson meant, that something big spooked the benefactor. It was these Reapers. What do you know about them?
A Spectre operative in the Milky Way, Commander Shepard, launched an investigation in 2183 into the existence of an ancient race known as Reapers. According to Shepard's information, the Reapers invade the Milky Way every 50,000 years to destroy any advanced organic life. Allegedly, this cycle has been occurring for millions of years. Shepard claimed the Reapers' return was imminent.
See, back in the earlier games, I had a bunch of theories about the Reapers, about them possibly being from another galaxy, and wondering if they were limited to the Milky Way or if they fulfilled their protocols in other galaxies as well. But it seems like they're a unique Milky Way creation, so we shouldn't have to worry about them here.
But why was G.N. Garson murdered?
Recall Garson's words about the benefactor. Now they're moving 100,000 of us to Andromeda. I hope it's all for good, but I have my doubts.
What does that mean? Who was, or is, the benefactor?
Unknown.
That was over 600 years ago. Was Shepard right? Did the Reapers come back?
Additional logs in your father's quarters have unlocked. Their implications are troubling. Your father believed it prudent that you have this information should anything happen to him.
See, from what I understand, the way communications works, we wouldn't be able to hear anything from the Milky Way. That's part of the cleverness of this game's setting. I would assume that whatever speed it took us to get here, which took 600 years, would mean any communications would also take 600 years. So if we wanted to know what happens in the Milky Way 10 years beyond the point we left, we'd have to wait 10 years here for those messages and updates to reach us. I don't recall how long it took between the beginning of the second game and the end of the third, but I think it was at least a couple years. And as far as this game, we've probably only been in Andromeda under a year, I would say. Alright.
Got it. I need to go find Mom.
Sort of anticlimactic, but I guess we should also see these audio logs.
Your father's personal logs.
We've just arrived in Andromeda. Before the rest of the Hyperion wakes up, I've checked our comms for any signals from the Milky Way. Looks like sometime in 2186. Everything went to hell. We got out just ahead of it. Commander Shepard was right. And so was our mysterious benefactor.
This is Paladin Command to all Turian units within range. Under catastrophic Reaper attack. Primarch Fedorian is dead. Ground units are searching for the next in succession. We'll advise when. Everybody get down!
It's a sound I recognize, garbled as it may be. So if we had received this law by the time we got here, and at least depending on what choices you make, the galaxy might not be destroyed, and probably wouldn't be. Why didn't we receive further up? Like, why aren't we currently receiving further updates? Is what I want to know. Is it just because not enough time has passed to receive them? Like, will we receive them next year and realize, oh, okay, everything's okay, Milky Way survived? Or is there something more to it?
Alliance personnel, please stand by for an emergency flash traffic message.
This is a galaxy-wide alert for all human territories. Fleet Admiral Stephen Hackett has declared threat condition Saber 1. Enemy presence confirmed in Sol system. Earth under Reaper attack. I say again, Reaper attack is underway. Instructions to follow on coded channel Crimson Tacit. May God save.
I was kind of hoping to hear Captain Anderson or Admiral Hackett himself. Guess they couldn't get the voice actors back.
Hello, Alec. This is Liara Tassoni, and the year is 2186. I don't know if you'll even receive this message, but we corresponded years ago. I remember you spoke about a plan to settle Andromeda. I don't know if your arcs made it out of the Milky Way, but the worst has happened here. I'm with Commander Shepard and a brave crew. We're trying to build a weapon to turn the tide, but I fear that the civilization you remember, the people of the Milky Way as you knew them, could be gone forever. You may be all that's left. Please, don't forget us. Keep us alive in your hearts. And tell your children of the wonders that once were. On behalf of the crew of the Normandy SR-2, this is Dr. Liara Tassoni, signing off.
Good old Liara, always making backups.
Alec, this is Gian Garson. For the record, year 2185. It's about Fulcrum. I'm on the Nexus and we're going into stasis for the voyage. Looks like you're already asleep. I'm very uncomfortable with our benefactor, and the fact that we still don't know who they are, and all these lives in our hands. I should have done something sooner. This is all very troubling, Alec. Let's talk as soon as you reach Andromeda.
So I wonder if the benefactor realized she was having concerns and had her killed? That's one theory.
Jen, I got your message about Fulcrum. It's now 2819. We reached Andromeda but have no sign of the Nexus. I have the same concerns as you. In all likelihood, the Milky Way... well, something terrible happened there. At least the benefactor spared us from that. But why keep hiding? Something's off. But we've got bigger problems at the moment. Habitat 7 may be a bust. Finding a home is all that matters now.
It's possible that the benefactor didn't come along on the mission. But it'd be more interesting if he or she did. And I would think if they believed what they were saying, they would want to come along. Watch it be like the Elusive Man or somebody like that making a backup plan. But the other question is, if the Reapers had one and they were aware that we had escaped, I wonder what they would have done as part of their plan. Would they have sent Reapers here? Because if so, they'd be right behind us. We might have to team up with Ket to defeat the Reapers. That would be interesting, but ultimately, not what happened. Guess that's all there is.
I'm securing these Milky Way reports. This is the only copy and I don't want it getting out. Whatever happened was 600 years ago. Someday we might break the news to everyone if the time's right. I guess we always knew there was no going back.
Alright, well, I suppose that's it. And I suppose that's also a good place to end things for now. So hopefully you guys are excited about the things we found out so far. In our next episode, we will go and find our mom and hopefully find a way to cure her so we didn't get her back just to lose her again. But only time will tell. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you right back here.